Good morning, everybody. Tim Hollenden here. Time for your tip of the day. This message today is going to be a little bit different. This is all about us being careful. This is about fraud in real estate. And what I'm talking about is twice in 24 hours, I learned of fraud cases in real estate that any one of us could have fallen victim to. Both involved a seller selling a property that they did not own. Both were out-of-state sellers, allegedly. And the situation went like this. I saw this one in Inman. A gentleman inherited some vacant land that had been in his family for decades, maybe even a century or more. And he found out by a neighbor that somebody was building a 4,000 square foot house on it. Lo and behold, somebody had defrauded a deed, the real estate agent that sold the property to this LLC, and built a house on it and was close to finishing it. And I don't know how it all worked out, but that was the first case. And yesterday, not even 24 hours ago, in my own market, I was talking to a real estate agent, similar thing, vacant piece of land, out of state seller called and said, I want to list my property, provided a fake ID, photograph ID, provided a fake email that had the seller's first and last name at gmail.com or whatever it was, proceeded to put the property on the market, listed it, had lots of action. A lot of people wanted to buy it. And again, seller drives by, sees a sign in the yard, like, what the heck? Calls the listing agent. What are you doing with the sign in my yard? Well, I'm sorry, I don't understand. So you see what I'm saying here? The common theme is out of state that I've seen, but honestly, I'm not sure how to totally protect ourselves from this, because anybody could go get a fake ID and a fake email and, ultimately, I guess, show up at a closing with that fake ID and, potentially get away with it. Ultimately, it was sold fraudulently, so I would assume that the seller could ultimately get the property back if one was caught doing that. But my message is simple: just be careful out there. We can fall victim to this easily. And I think part of the message is, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. How many times has a seller called and said, hey, list my piece of land that you didn't know, out of the blue, all of a sudden, they were out of state, they couldn't come in town. Those are your warning signs. So heed those. And just I hope that helps somebody out there some way, someday, not to fall in that trap. So hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for listening.